Okay, so I'm glad that I didn't record this because there was quite a few words that would not be appropriate, channel appropriate, if you may. So what I did here, I ended up replacing the wheel cylinder, which is 2 bolts on the back side, and then your brake line. So you gotta take that off, and then your wheel cylinder comes off. Of course, my lines were a little froze and everything, so I'd take some penetrating oil and some heat and finally got the brake loose. So I got that new one put on. And then, if you can see the star adjuster right there. Well, there we go. So the adjuster right there. So it goes back into the brake shoe back there in the back. And I can show you on the old one here, I guess. So the e-brake cable goes in that hole, and then the adjuster goes in the notch right below it there. And the adjuster had to go, so let's see, if you can see this little thing here, that's part of the adjuster. So it had to go into that and then clips onto the brake shoe itself. It doesn't clip on, it just slides over it. Onto that itself, and then comes to the other side to here. So mine was froze up pretty bad. As you can see, it's lubed up and everything now, but I had to spray it down, heat it up, rotate it back and forth, and finally got it to come loose. So the adjuster is all broke loose and everything, and it's ready to roll. This spring right here, this one, oh my goodness, that was a doozy. So it goes on the back side, which you can see it. Yeah, you can see it here, right there. So that's part of the spring right there. It had to hook in the back side there. There is a notch in the spring for the star adjuster there. So, and then it goes to the other side in the same location. So what's cool about these are, or well, interesting, it's not really cool because they're a real big pain in the butt. These here springs, where normally you have like a coil spring, you know, that you just compress or whatever, and with your cap, and it presses on, you turn it, and it's on there, right? No, not the case on these. So on these, there's this little spring here, in which I've got new ones that I'm going to put on yet. I just wanted to put these on there to hold in place so I can get the spring on. So this is the new one here. So they compress. My God, they are strong because they're new. They compress, and your pin, which is this, you put on the back side and you rotate it to clip it in there. You know what I mean? So there's 2 of those, one there, and then you have your new spring on the bottom that kind of holds it in place into the cradle. And then we've got the e-brake and everything, which it needs to be adjusted. Clearly, holy cow, that's hitting pretty hard. So all the e-brake and everything, it all goes on with a little C-clip on the back side. I don't know where it went. I've got an extra in the box for some reason. So little C-clip. It's not, you can't use the C-clip pliers. It just slides on, clips on, and so whenever you take it off, you just gotta like pop it off. So, oh gosh, what else? I think that's it. So wheel cylinder, brake pad, shoe rather, brake shoes. Oh yeah, you can see the little C-clip here. So I need to take that off and put the new one on. That's where the extra came from. So yeah. So there's that, and then your adjuster down inside there, and then we have our brand new brake drum as well. So I don't know. I wish I would have recorded it, but at the same time, it would have just been muted the whole time with some cheesy music because I definitely said words that I'm not proud of. So any questions, ask. I'll try to do the best I can to respond on how this goes together and how it came apart. The other side came apart super easy because everything just fell out, and so that was embarrassing. But so that's it. Hopefully it helps other people out. Like I said, any questions, feel free to comment. Thanks.